This week I read Locomotive by Brian Floca. First, I thought this book was going to be just about a train and how they work and all that stuff, but it really is actually. But it goes more into detail. It actually tells the almost whole story of how the railroad came, how the east track met the west track, and it goes through as you were boarding a train, step by step, all the experiences you have, each stop you make, how many trains it takes to go up certain parts of the country as you're traveling from the west coast over to the east coast or vice versa, and through the mountain ranges specifically, how it takes two engines to pull the train up through that region of the United States. And this book does do that. It takes you clear across the United States and the different towns, and how the conductors and the crewmen of the train keep the train going, and what happens if it were to stop. The illustrations in this book are watercolor, and they really bring the book to life and show the detail and the characters of the book. There's really no main character. It's just really talking about a trip on a train of anybody and the people they use in it. The time frame of 1800s to early 1900s is shown in their clothing. I really don't have a specific connection with a book like this other than for personal experience, but I would say the North Pole book that has to do with the train would be a good thing because it tells of a child's adventure on a train, but just in a different kind of adventure and where the train exactly takes you. For the activity of this book, I would have the kids pick parts of the book and the characters of the book, and I'd have them act out their own play of being on a train and traveling somewhere. Also, I would take a couple of days to read this book to the kids because it is a longer book. It does have a lot of writing in it and a lot of in-depth writing. And so I would take at least a couple of days to read this book to the kids so they have a good understanding and you're not rushing through it.